Hello YouTube, welcome back. So today I wanted to make a video that no one really asked for. Basically, I've been watching some YouTube videos, which is a big deal for me. In the past year, while I was not really uploading, I also was not really watching YouTube videos, which is kind of like not the norm for me because I used to watch YouTube videos like every single day, like regardless of if I was uploading or not. And so yeah, I kind of like drifted from the YouTube community in general. So yeah, I've been watching more YouTube videos lately. They've been really digging into my reading time because when I start one, I can't stop, you know? I've even been like watching things on like 1.5, 1.75 times speed, especially if they're longer videos, you know? Okay, anyway, however, what has been different is that I'm watching a lot more like BookTube videos and like creative writing videos. I feel like the YouTube literary scene is very centered on BookTube and not so much on like creative writing. Yeah, I guess because like creative writing and like video aren't like that like one-to-one? But yeah, I really do want to expand the creative writing content on this platform because I feel like there's gotta be some way to like build a community here. Anyway, so I've been seeing a lot of BookTube videos, and there's also a lot of like videos about how to like get better at reading and like how to hack reading. Which is very interesting to me. I don't know that I find that to be that worthy of a cause. No, I mean like I feel like, okay, yes, I always want to read more, and if I could read faster, then I guess I could read more with the time that I have. But like, I don't know if y'all saw, but there's this one guy who like speed reads really fast. Literally is just flipping pages like one after the other and supposedly is able to read all of them. But yeah, like even he, in one of the interviews I saw, who made this video? Someone really cool made this video. He made a video about bookstores that was really good. Max Joseph, yeah, okay. He made this like 40-minute mini doc about bookstores, and he interviewed this speed reader guy. In that interview, the speed reader was like, oh yeah, like I don't usually read this fast either. Like when I read for fun, I like read at a normal pace, but it's just like when people want to see how fast I can actually read, that's when he'll pull that trick out. So yeah, it's very fascinating to me why there's so many videos that are so popular about how people are reading like so many books in such a short amount of time. And I think it's more probably for like the wow factor of it more than anything. Like I don't know if when I watch the videos I'm actually like learning that much from them. But anyway, okay, I saw this tip in multiple videos and it's actually a pretty contentious tip and I'm not really sure why. Basically, in a lot of these videos, some people recommend carrying your book with you everywhere you go, and that's how you'll maximize the amount of reading you get done, because anytime you have some downtime you can just pull out your book and read it. And I think that's a pretty smart idea. But some people were like, no, that's terrible because you are reading narrative, so it'll like disrupt your absorption of it if you are just reading like little like snippets whenever you have time. Like you should actually just carve out a chunk of your time every day where you can dedicate yourself fully to the book. And to that I say that's also fair. Like I genuinely like just don't think there's really one way to read. And whatever ends up working for, like, everyone's different. This is literally like, just because something works on one person doesn't mean it will work on the other person to the same extent or at all. So yeah, try out a bunch of different things and then whatever ends up working for you is what works for you. That being said, the tip that I came on here to share, which is something that's worked really well for me, is an extension of the bring your book everywhere you go tip, in that I've done that before. I have some books behind me that I've scuffed up doing that. Let's see, what's a good example? Private Citizens. You can kind of see the wear on the edges of this book. Is there a better example? Oh my god, wait, this is my copy of Bud Not Buddy from like elementary school. Look at that crease. Okay, anyway. So yeah, I've been doing this for a long time, evidently. I bring my book with me everywhere I go, and then when I have some free time, I'll read my book. However, in more recent years, I've actually noticed that if you want to fully commit to this, it's not just important to bring your book everywhere you go. The thing that's actually gonna get me to read it at any spare moment I have is holding it in my hand like I would hold my phone, you know? So because if I just put it in like my backpack or in a bag, I'm much more likely to just go on my phone if I have a moment while I'm waiting for the bus, while I'm waiting in line, while I'm getting food, whatever. If I have a spare moment, I'm probably just gonna be on my phone instead because that's what's in my hand. That's just the thing that I'm always checking. So my biggest tip is just swapping them around so that my phone is in my bag now and my book is in my hand. And this works particularly well for paperback books because hardcover books are just heavy and they're not as easy to just like, you know, wedge under your armpit. This is what I did all of last summer. I would just wedge a book under my armpit and then we'd be set. And yes, sometimes the summer gets hot and I get sweaty. But should I title this video the armpit method? Will that get the clicks? I swear, okay. But that's okay. I feel like paperbacks are meant to be a little bit scuffed up. They're super durable. I saw this one video where this guy was comparing hardcover versus paperback and literally like ripped them to shreds and the paperback won. So I don't think it's that big of an issue if I sweat on it a little bit. What's more important is just that it's easily accessible. So if I'm waiting in line, instead of grabbing my phone, I'll just be able to take my book out of my armpit, read, put it back. So easy. I don't know if this tip is like actually ridiculous, but I swear this is genuinely what I do. This is genuinely what I've found to be most helpful, especially if you're gonna be on a lot of like public transportation. Like that's the biggest time for, and I know people already do this. People already read their books on the subway, even if they put it in their bag instead of their armpit. But I don't know, I feel like for me, I'm just so attached to my phone all the time that just like kind of like tricking my brain into associating this with the role that my phone usually has. Like maybe it doesn't help that much, but it does help a surprising amount, like enough so that I've like remembered it and it's been something that's noteworthy to me to make a video about. I mean, yeah. All right, so we're gonna title this video the armpit method because clicks, right? Yeah, so let me know what you think of my tip. Let me know if you try it out at all. Thanks for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.